Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 59. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
See deuces, keep your truces.
Hey.
Big Oof in the house.
Gang, gang.
It is I, Vermilion, the father of darkness.
The father of darkness. Weren't you just the son 2 weeks ago?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit inspired, so darkness is what we're going with.
Why are you inspired by darkness?
Well, if I cast enough darkness, people whose light is bright enough will be forced to shine, if that makes any sense.
Okay. It does. It does.
You see, somebody has to play the villain in order for the heroes to rise.
Pictures we
Debatable.
took yesterday were definitely dark. Some of them.
It be like that, man.
Yeah.
How's y'all weeks, though? What y'all been on this week?
Shit, quarantining, playing video games has gotten extremely boring. Then it became good again because I started playing Black Ops 2 Zombies. And
People still be on those servers?
Amazing.
No, we're on this PC thing.
Oh,
so it was me and 3 other homies like just playing zombies.
That's busting.
And it was me, Mish. Like y'all might not know Mish, but Mish the homie, and that guy's hilarious. And playing zombies with a bunch of people you never played zombies with is kind of like a whole different experience.
I actually did that too, but Black Ops 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't Black Ops 3 have like all the maps? Like all the maps that ever came out on zombies?
You have to download the DLC, but you get them.
Yeah.
But they replace all the classic guns with like the garbage in Black Ops 3.
Oh
So,
no, that's ass.
yeah,
That's
it's pretty whack.
I would need like
Black Ops 2 is hands down the best Call of Duty.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I hate how now if you try to play multiplayer online, like
Everybody's
it's just
cheating.
everybody's hacking. Like it's no
Everybody's
longer
cheating.
fun.
Yeah, that's true. I hate when
It's
that
trash.
shit happens. When niggas just get to hacking, bro.
It's like, man, you guys ruined like my favorite game ever. Like, come on. I can't even
I don't
snipe.
even like the crazy part to me is like somebody wakes up in the morning and is like, I'm gonna cheat on BO2.
Yeah, like dude,
that
come
is,
on,
that is your
bro.
vibe.
Hey,
Like,
man.
yeah, I'm finna get on my modded Xbox.
Like,
Cheat
nah,
on BO2. Yeah, this
that's
game came out in what 2013,
2012.
Yeah, like I'm about to chill out.
I mean,
cheat on a 9-year-old game. I feel great. I'm like,
That's
bro,
a throwback
what?
game, bro. Don't ruin it.
Like, yeah, why?
That's it.
For why?
Why?
hey, man. Niggas be on their shit, bro. Some niggas like cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same shit with Halo, bro. Like, come on.
what you laughing at?
Oh my God. That Monopoly game. Vic, you want to fill us in on what we did
Bro.
this past week?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Talk about
Needless to say, guys, I smoked these guys. Smoked them out of every single dollar, every single property, bro. I won the game
How'd you win?
because I cheated.
So, is
Quote
that a win?
unquote cheated.
Wait,
Is
I
that a
went
win?
Outside the rules.
Go ahead.
And I said like
Go
3
ahead.
words while they were trying to make deals.
Yeah,
I was about to do the
Yeah.
quotes for you.
I
mean-
I cheated.
we
Cheated.
go.
do you count it as a win if you cheat?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Okay.
What do you cheat for if it isn't to win?
No, yeah, that's true. But, like,
I'm like,
I don't count it as a win in my
But it
book if
wasn't
I
like
cheat.
intentional cheating. I just have fucking
It was
ADHD,
cheating.
bro.
But it was intentional cheating.
Bro,
But it
you
was.
know me already, bro. You know it's
Hey, bro.
hard when shit goes through my mind. I just fucking say it. I do it.
it is what it is.
But
I have
at the end of the day,
my bad.
it's not hard to
Perky.
not cheat.
My bad.
No one else cheated.
I don't blame myself because I know it wasn't like intentional.
I mean, that's fine, but I just think it's weird
Go
how
ahead, bro.
you think you won.
Let's
when you
play.
cheated.
Let's play tomorrow. I'll smoke you again. No
He
cheating.
kept running back.
Bro,
That way you bow down to me, bro. That's it. That's
bro,
it.
I am 100% down because I know good and well you can't
Bro,
beat me without
oh
cheating.
my god, bro.
Wow.
I'm 100% positive of this.
Thomas, you're about to
what-
witness
did
greatness,
his wait,
man.
did his cheating
I'm already
block
gonna win
anything?
this.
Like,
Yes.
It didn't.
it blocked like
You're
your deal?
lying.
Bro.
You're lying. You literally sat here yesterday and were bragging about how it did. Bro, this nigga's a liar. I'm so surprised.
Nah.
I didn't take you for what it
I am
is.
so surprised. Did he not sit here yesterday and brag about how his cheating blocked me from winning?
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, did he not sit here and brag about it?
No.
When you said the part about reminding me about my goals, like at the end for that last deal he was trying to make with me,
Like, did he not just sit here yesterday and brag about it, though?
All right, what was that deal?
You're a liar.
What was that deal?
the deal between me and him,
Yeah.
we were going to share everything we had.
We're going to combine
Until
our
we-
That's not
properties
even
in order
fair,
to beat
bro.
these niggas. But is
That's
it within
not
the
legal in
rules?
the game.
But is it within the rules? Yes.
I'm not for that. Fucking combining.
Well, that's crazy. You
I
should
feel
have
like
said
that
some
shit-
shit.
I feel like
Nah.
that's cheating though, low key.
That is
that's-
cheating.
And no,
because
that's
like
buying-
marriage.
That's
buying
perfectly fine.
Want to
properties.
get married, Thomas?
Yo,
and share
like, nah.
everything.
That is perfectly fine if y'all feel like it's cheating. Then we can talk about it before the next game and decide if it is or isn't a rule. However, we
See, but I blocked
decided,
that.
but we
blocked that.
decided
But
what was and wasn't
I
rules,
did
and
not
you went
let
against
you guys
the rules.
get married, so I blocked that by reminding him what it felt like to
That's-
lose.
But what did you do in order to do that?
I said, "Yo,"
But you cheated.
I
You
literally,
did
I
cheat.
literally
But you
said,
cheated.
"Bro,
Did you break the rules?
I guess so. I guess so."
So
It's all good, Vic. Run
but
it
look,
back.
you
can
can't
run
you
it
can't
back.
bash me because all I said was Thomas. Remember what it felt like. That's
it doesn't matter what
And I
you
walked
said.
away, went to the window to make it dramatic.
See, no, that's why you're ignorant. You're
And then
ignorant because
Thomas
you
is
knew
like-
you were cheating. Because
Thomas is
before that,
like-
you said all I'ma say is knowing
Yeah.
you weren't supposed to speak,
Yeah.
right? So you knew you weren't supposed to talk.
No, but I
Hey,
feel
Thomas
like
was like,
but it-
"Fuck."
Yeah,
in the
you
same
made a good point.
stroke,
sense.
if I was in that Monopoly game and you were winning, and then I decided to do that with Thomas, you would be anti that shit.
But okay, then say some shit about it. But
no,
don't.
you would 100% be like, y'all niggas are so whack for teaming up. Like you would.
But I didn't
But is it
force him.
cheating?
You know he would do it.
But
I
is it
didn't
cheating?
know he would
Bro,
do it.
But I didn't
But is
force
it
him
cheating?
to
Thomas,
decline.
can you vouch? Can you vouch that you know this nigga would instantly, if we decided to team up to beat him,
And I
he
didn't
would
give him
hang
an
that
answer. I didn't
over our heads
tell him to say
forever.
yes or
But
no. I
Y'all
said,
niggas had to
is
team up to
it
beat me. You remember
cheating?
that? Like,
Right.
you know good and well this nigga would do it.
but it's not direct cheating, dog.
And he would be trying to convince you
I didn't
not
tell
to
him-
take the deal through that sentence.
C2. I did not tell Thomas yes or no. I didn't tell him say yes, say no. I told him just remember that feeling.
But
Like,
then
let
let me
it
ask you.
drive in your brain.
But let me ask you: was it or was it? This is an easy question. Just answer however you feel. Was it or was it not established before the game that it was against the rules to talk during people's deals?
I don't follow rules.
Then I'm not playing Monopoly with you. Then I'm not playing with you. Like, it's that easy.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
playing any games with you ever again. Like, I don't play with niggas that cheat. Yeah, it's that simple.
Cheated the GOAT. Like,
So you
I don't
gotta
know,
run- you're
but
gonna run away
I
from
feel
the
like
smoke
in
then.
if you were playing,
It's
and you
happened to
were
me before,
winning-
and there wasn't shit I could do about it. You remember when me, you, Lewis, and Noah played? Noah said, fuck it, and just gave all his shit to Louis. And Louis won. Louis beat me.
Well, nigga, that he gave up. Like, there's a difference between like two people are staying in the game and they have collectively came together to be like, we're going to beat this one nigga. Like that, I feel like if that happened to you, you're gonna hang that over their heads forever. Like,
Hey, man.
hey, bro,
When I lose,
that-
I lose a lot. Trust me. When I play Monopoly, I probably lose more than I win. But if niggas beat me fair and
Definitely
square,
lost last
How
week.
they
about
beat me
this?
fair and square, man.
How about this?
That's it.
No teaming up, no dog piling in the next game, and no talking during deals in the next game. How does that sound?
The teaming
Actually,
up is
wait.
not
Now that I
work,
think
bro.
about it, I'm confused how that was an issue when you teamed up with Thomas that game and the game before. I'm confused how that was an issue.
How do we
Y'all
team
niggas
up?
literally made an alliance and said, hey, us three, let's team up versus Malcolm. Did you or did you not?
That was jokingly. I literally mean that jokingly.
this nigga's
That's
lost.
literally just to push your buttons. That way you feel it.
Your brother didn't
And you
take
clearly
it
felt
anyway.
it, bro.
Yeah. Your
Oh
brother
my
didn't-
God.
Niggas didn't take it though.
This nigga is a fucking liar. When Thomas got you out, you were pissed because he went against your alliance to take you out the game.
No,
You
the
were
first time- The
pissed.
first time, yeah.
I'm saying.
The second time,
this
no.
nigga is
Second
a
time, no.
liar.
Wait.
Oh my God.
But
I
you
am
were about
so
to-
surprised.
You were about to marry Thomas for the sake of the game.
Yeah.
I am so surprised.
You were about to split
That this
Before
everything.
nigga
next game, we have to
lied,
come
bro.
up with rules, because, bro, marrying someone.
But what's the point of coming up with rules if you just gonna break
That ain't
them?
cool,
There's
bro.
no
That
point.
ain't
No,
cool.
but-
There's no point in coming up with rules
But
with
the
you.
rules aren't written yet. Once they're written, that's
There's
it.
no
That's
point
it.
in coming
That's
up
it.
with
Once they're
rules
written,
when we're
that's
playing
it.
with you.
That's it.
Niggas
There's no
get
point.
so
It's a
heated.
waste of my
They
time.
weren't written. So,
I'm not playing. No, I'm not
Monopoly.
playing with you again. You
So
clearly
as
just
of
told me you're
last
not gonna
game,
follow rules.
the rules were actually like morals because they're not written.
Like,
I only
he's low-key-
follow
he's
written
low-key-
rules, bro.
He's low key like he's being fair.
Yeah.
He's like,
Nigga's
I don't follow
stupid,
your
bro.
morals, nigga.
It wasn't a moral. It was a
It
rule
was
that
just
we
a
spoke
thought
about.
You guys had.
It was-
Nigga, we
spoken
spoke about it.
Yeah.
It was a spoken.
We
rule.
literally
It was not-
said it out
it
loud
written?
before
It was an
both games.
unspoken rule.
Is it written?
Oh, it was just
Did I
unspoken.
sign an agreement?
I'm not playing with you. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Like,
Alright, it's that
he
easy.
said,
Bro,
I'm
just
past
take
that.
L,
Yeah,
bro.
it's a waste of my time. There's no point. You're not worth my time.
Jesus Christ.
But aside from that, how was you guys this week?
Nigga said,
My week was great.
I'm glad.
I started online classes this week. It's not fun. It's not the same. I miss being at school. Surprisingly, as much as I fucking hate being in school, and I hate my teachers.
Well, I feel like number one, school provides like this. You have to do the work because you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
No, but I'm saying, it's a lot easier to do the work because there isn't much else to do at school.
You
So
best
Versus
believe I do
if
my
you're
work
at the
school.
crib, imagine like my Xbox is right there. My fucking, I could watch TV. I could get on my phone. Nobody can take my phone from me. Nigga, why am I listening to this motherfucker? Like, I could not imagine like
I'm not doing this shit.
Doing the
regardless.
work
Fuck school work.
from home. Doing the work from home, like there would be too many distractions.
Nah, yeah, it's fuck school work. I'm
Like
not doing
I
that shit
imagine it
regardless.
would
Yeah,
like
but it
murder
is
me to do
Definitely
that
not
shit at
hitting the
crib.
same. I definitely have to push myself a lot more to focus and do my work. So, and it's and the site we use is like all fucked up. It took me like 2 days to fucking figure it out. Like it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's
They
fuck
need to-
Cengage.com. Just like that.
Cengage is not that bad, low key.
It's pretty trash.
Why are you always anti his opinion?
No, it's actually not that bad. No, because I'm only saying this because I actually had a conversation with somebody talking about how that shit was low key, like how we were low key, like, oh shit, like
It's
I'm
not
fucking
that
with
ass.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I took an online class in at Triton, and
It has-
me and my homie both took one, and we were like, damn, this shit low key kind of decent.
like
It
I
has
got.
pros
I
and
ended up
couldn't figure
dropping it
out though.
because fuck that, but yeah.
But like I couldn't imagine being at home doing schoolwork. So shout out to all the people who are at home doing their schoolwork.
Yes, sir.
'Cause
Facts.
I definitely could not do it. That shit would murder me.
Hell yeah.
Because, dude, I get distracted when I'm at school, let alone, like, if you're giving me all the shit I generally get distracted with on a day-to-day basis and tell me to do work, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm going to be like, dude, what?
How was your week, Millie?
I'm going to try not to say the same old thing. I've been planning. I've been trying to update the studio. Ordered some things.
Gang, gang.
That's about it. I'm going to be honest. That's about it. Didn't do much.
Good talk. Good talk.
What was your
Yeah.
week like, Malcolm?
Pretty decent. Just been working hard, getting shit done. Yeah, listening to a good amount of new music. Oh shit! So after the Travis Scott concert, there was this one song that was stuck in my head because I don't listen to Travis Scott that frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell y'all my beef with Travis Scott.
What?
So during the Travis Scott concert, I'm fucking with this song. And there ain't no mosh pit if ain't no injuries. This right here is astronomical. I'm like, oh shit, this shit.
Astronomical.
I'm like, yo, this shit is hitting. Like, I'm fucking with this shit. So I was like, it was stuck in my head for a minute. I'm like, this shit is smacking, bro. I'm like, I bet. Like, I put in the lyrics that I know. This right here is astronomical. You know, mosh pit injuries, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's coming up as Stargazing, and I'm like, okay,
That's
bet.
my most played song, 2018.
I was like, bet. Like, that's lit. Let me listen to Stargazing. Boom. Listen to it. Rolling, 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 got me stargazing. I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't it. Like, all right, bet. Boom, go back, put the lyrics in again, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's only coming up stargazing, stargazing, stargazing. I'm like, okay.
Two-tone song.
I'm like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's 2 songs in one. I hate that shit more than anything else.
I love that shit.
That shit is the dumbest shit ever. Make it 2 songs.
Switch up.
It's
Big
stupid.
hater, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like
the
that.
dumbest shit ever.
I love a beat switch up. I'm not gonna lie.
It makes no sense.
Like when you're sitting there, I feel like he couldn't have had a better intro to Astro World. Like I don't think he could have done
Facts.
anything. Like
I
it's
think
supposed to-
Stargazing was a good intro to Astro World, and I think the second song would have been a good second song.
I like,
But it's not one. It's not one song.
It's not meant to be. It's meant to show you like it's super calm until shit starts.
But it's
like
not one song.
And then it's like it just gets fast out of nowhere. Like you're just sitting there and you're listening, and then it's like super calm, and then it just you're like, damn. Yeah. Like that's like, have you ever been playing like a game of basketball or football and it's like everything's cool until like the play starts, and once the play starts it's like that is the soundtrack to like once the play starts.
That shit is
it's like you're with the coach drawing it up, and then the second the play starts it's like boom, and that is the music, and then you get open, you catch the pass, nigga. It's crazy. Like, the shit's going stupid.
I don't want to listen to Stargazing. I want to listen to the second song. I'm not going to click Stargazing and skip to the second song every single time I want to hear it. I think that shit is the most annoying shit in the world. If you're going to make 2 songs, then separate them as 2 songs so people can listen to the 2 songs how they want to listen to the 2 songs.
I agree, and I'm more inclined to... Yeah, I see what you're saying, Chris. But with the production nowadays, people are like very easily blending tracks together. Like,
yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, like
there's no reasoning behind it.
Yeah, I get why those songs could be split, but I really fuck with it because it's setting the tone for the album. Because it's like there's really calm shit. Like,
then make it a new song. You'll still really hear the
calm
switch
shit, and then it's supposed to be like the full album in one song to me. Like, that's what I think of Stargazing as.
Like Sicko Mode, I only like the second and fourth song of Sicko Mode. I don't like the first and third song in that bitch. So now I gotta skip to the second song and then skip to the fourth song. So now I just don't listen to Sicko Mode. Like, because I'm not gonna skip to find which song that I want. It's annoying. Nobody who wants to do that.
I don't know. I don't like 1 minute tracks though. I don't like 1 minute tracks at all. And
then make it a whole song.
I like
or don't drop it. I hate that shit.
I like the build up for like Stargazing #1. Like, imagine like a night sky and you're just staring at like the whole beginning is just you staring at it, and then a comet flows by, and that's the second part. Like, that is what I imagine with all the shit.
But you haven't given one reason why it can't be separated into 2 songs. It'll still play into the next song regardless.
Like, you could separate it,
maybe,
but it's all about how he does it. It's his music, so he gets to do it however he wants.
He couldn't find a way to finish the song and make it its own.
I think that's lazy. I think that's.
I feel like that beat would get repetitive after like a minute and a half.
I think
the Stargazing second beat would get so repetitive after a minute and a half. It's like Highest in the Room. Highest in the Room is cool for like the first, and then like after 30 seconds you're kind of over it.
Well, then you need to pick better beats, man.
Like no, it just gets repetitive, and the beat you're not gonna lie to me. Like, the beat for the second half is not fire.
I don't think I've ever listened to the whole song.
No, I'm talking for Stargazing.
Oh no, that shit hits, and I wish, bro, I wanted to download that song so bad because that shit. This right here is astronomical. I was like, yo. This shit is hitting, my nigga.
Up my waves, I feel responsible.
Bro, that shit is fire.
He's saying all my problems is improbable.
Bro, I'm telling you. He went stupid in that song, bro. And I'm telling you, I would have downloaded that bitch and he would have gotten at least 100 plays out of me.
Nigga,
like,
he got
a minimum of 100 plays.
He got the most play. Like, I literally played that song. It would be that's how I would start my morning. It would be super calm. I brush my teeth, hop in the shower, I'm right to it. I'm like, yo, it's
Stargazing is like an attention grabber. That's where he gets his plays from.
Yeah.
And
I would have definitely played the fuck out that song.
It catches people's attention.
Imagine
just
you were
like
listening
there's a
to
lot
the
of people
album
who
for
like
the first
it.
song. For the first time, though.
There's people like you who don't like it.
And you were chilling, and it's just rolling.
But regardless, you'll talk about it.
But y'all understand that it still switches. Like, it would still switch. It would just be a different track. It literally would not skip a beat. Like, it would literally be the same thing, except now I can pick.
You wouldn't appreciate it as much as you do if it.
I don't appreciate it now. Like, I don't like it now.
I like
now
it.
I do not have the song downloaded.
I like
when I would have had it downloaded.
It's
like I don't appreciate it.
Nights by Frank Ocean. Also, one of my favorite songs is Two Tone. Pyramids by Frank Ocean. There's
separate songs, my nigga.
Like, you could split the song, but I don't know. It's something about like carrying the full thing, and it's supposed to be one song.
I hate it. I hate Paranoia by Chance.
I love Paranoia.
I love Paranoia.
It's my
but I hate
song.
that I have to skip to Paranoia to listen to it. Push a Man to Paranoia, Garbage. Oh fuck, what's the one I really love by Drake? Is it Cameras the Good Ones Go? No, I don't. headlines to Good Ones Go. I don't know which one of Drake's songs on Take Care switches into Good Ones Go. Good Ones Go is such a good ass song, and it makes no sense to combine it with another song because that shit could easily stand on its own as a fantastic song. Easily.
Like I love beat switch ups.
Garbage.
I love because sometimes
Garbage.
It's what you need because sometimes I'm not directly in one mood. It's like I could be amped right now. It's just not the vibe.
Only time I could
It takes
consider.
talent.
What'd you say?
It takes talent.
To mash two songs together,
Yeah.
it takes absolutely
It's
no
either a
talent.
hit or miss.
It
bro.
takes talent to actually
hit or a miss.
combine two songs and make them sound similar and still find a way to carry it into another song. That takes talent. For me to make one song, then make another song and say, hey, Thomas, cut it right here, put them together. Absolutely no talent involved.
How do you know that's how it went?
I can listen to it and hear that that's how it went.
Are you sure?
Not one
But
instrument.
Are you
carries it.
Travis Scott?
Stargazing is 100% supposed to go together. It is 100% supposed to go together.
Thomas, we have multiple songs together. It would take no effort for us to take two of those songs and be like, yo, cut this right here. Mix it with that one. It's not effort.
But
Now, what would be effort would be like, yo, Thomas, take this beat and switch it into a new beat, but still keep, the same
The
blah,
melody,
blah, blah.
yeah.
Instrumentation, the melody, the drum. That takes talent. To make that shit sounds
Yeah.
good, that's dope as fuck.
You're
To
talking
just
about,
switch
like-
it to something completely new, to go from Life is Good Drake to Life is Good Future.
no,
Absolutely no talent whatsoever.
That was two different songs, 100% to me.
It's the same thing as Stargazing.
No,
I haven't
but
heard Stargazing.
No,
so-
all right. So Stargazing is literally supposed to be about Astroworld. It's there's the cool calm part and then the rage starts. It's just rage. It's literally like the calm before the storm, then rage.
So lazy.
So you could split it, but then it's just 2 1-minute songs, or you could put it together and
Finish your
it's the
songs.
best intro. If he finishes the song, the beat gets repetitive. Literally, have you heard "Highest in the Room"? "Highest in the Room"
Yeah.
was literally everybody wanted that song to come out so bad because of the snippet. The snippet was hard, and you don't get sick of the beat. Then you get the full song, and it's like, bro, this beat's not doing nothing for me after a minute.
Switch it
After a
into-
minute,
I don't know. I can't remember the Highest in the Room beat switch, whatever. Switch it into
there
a beat
is-
that keeps the same drums,
Well,
or
there
the
is-
same melody, or the same. Like as a producer, you understand what I'm
I
saying.
feel like he
right?
didn't
Yeah.
use synths enough after he didn't rap
mean-
on top of the synths. He just switched it up, and then it was just like that. He switched up the beat, and then that's it.
Like
And the song ends.
take the same melody and then like speed up the BPM, slow it, do something
But
to
I know
where
what
it's
you're
the
talking about,
same
like-
shit, and I can call it one song. When you just take two songs, cut it, mix it together, shit is lame.
You're talking about like
only
T-Lop 4.
time-
Like all of T-Lop 4 is like supposed to be one song, but it's a bunch of different songs with beat switch ups.
That's a perfect
That's
example.
the closest thing. I
like
could
it's
say
just a
to,
bunch of
like,
songs with like
that
oh,
actually takes talent.
yeah. Pierre's the goat. Like I have nothing else to say. Pierre's the goat on the production tip, but
The only
I don't know.
time I,
like
can condone
two-tone
blatant,
songs.
I just can't condone blatant beat switches unless it's like a cipher, where it's like 5 people rapping on the same
A cipher
song.
is supposed to
to
do
break
that,
it
though.
up.
And they like do the little mixy shit, so like they,
Yeah.
so it switches into a new beat. Like that's what a cipher is supposed to
Right,
sound
that's
like.
the only time I fuck with it.
Yeah, but if it's just like, oh shit, I can't think of any more for this song. Oh, can't think any more. Mix them together. Why should I take some time and make a new song? No, that's lazy.
I'm gonna listen to
It's lame.
Stargazing.
I'm not with
When
it.
you hear a stargazing, it's literally the calm before the storm, and then the storm happens. This right
Make
here
it
is
two different songs.
astronomical.
Make it 2 songs.
You could have split it, but I don't
It's
think
beautiful.
like I just
not.
really
It's
fuck with
lazy.
it.
Creative.
It's lazy.
That's creative.
I don't.
lazy.
I feel like the lazy thing to do would be to make it 2 songs. To make it 2 songs would be the lazy thing.
How is that lazy?
Because then it's like I know I didn't even really try. Like here's a freebie. Like the fucking stargazing beat and the other one, those songs are cohesive. If you're listening to what he's
It is
saying,
not
it is the
cohesive.
calm before the
It's
storm.
not
It's
cohesive.
rolling, rolling, rolling.
No.
It's literally him taking the drugs, and then the drugs hit.
I really
and
have
then
to
it
listen
gets
to this.
faster. Like that is literally what it is.
We can pause it so Thomas. Are you okay with pausing it so Thomas
Yeah.
can listen to the song? All right, we'll pause real quick. Thomas can listen to the song. We'll come back in. All right, so we're back. Thomas got a chance to listen to it. We all listened to it with fresh ears again. What's the verdict?
I agree that could have been split into 2 songs.
Should have been.
But at the same time, it's supposed to personify an acid trip, which I get why he did it. Because if you've ever done the drug, you understand why it's one thing, but it's fucking
like
crazy.
And while I understand that, you can still find a way to tie that beat and speed it up, do something different with it, and make it into a new beat that still is one cohesive song. The first song stopped. It was done.
Yeah, that's
the
not
song
cool.
was over. It literally stopped for half a second and started into a new song again. If his goal was to do that, he could have found a way to gradually change it, keep the same melody, use the same synths, use the same whatever the fuck, still found a way to mold it into something new. Instead, he said, 2 songs? Master bitches together.
But that's not the purpose of the song, though. The purpose of the song is it's supposed to be 2 completely different feelings. It's not supposed to be like, yo, this and this kind of line up. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be 2 different things.
You can still
It's like Thomas running full sprint and then just stop. Like that, there is nothing like running full sprint, and there is nothing like standing completely still. That is what it's supposed to be like, standing still into a full sprint.
I can recognize the artistic choice of trying to put
I
2
completely
themes.
get why he puts it as one song.
I don't think
but
it
could it have been split? Yeah, 100. He could have put part 1, part 2. That way niggas could just click part 2 and listen to part 2.
Yeah.
Or just listen to part 1, depending on what you like.
Yeah, like depending on like if niggas want to listen to part 1, go and listen to part 1. Go and listen to part 2. But like Blue off of Sire, like that's all supposed to be one song, but it's 4 different songs. Like, and it just keeps on going.
Nah, I'm not fucking with that. I didn't listen to Sire enough to like know the names and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Blue is BLUE. It's the first 4 songs.
Is it? But it's 4 separate songs.
It's 4 separate songs, but it's all one song.
So I'm fucking with that.
Like,
because now, if I want to listen to L, I can listen to L.
But I don't think you could listen to L without listening to B.
Like I can definitely listen to the second song of Stargazing without listening to the first.
I don't know.
Easily. I would prefer to.
I like the drop too much, but I wish he would have done it where it cuts after like the doo 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 doo, and it starts building up into the other one, and then I wish he would have cut there and left like the build up just for the second song if he was going to make it a second song. But I don't know. You can't choose how somebody makes their song. I just enjoy it.
Yeah, but when you put it out for niggas like me to review it, and I think that shit is garbage. So, and Chris thinks it's the best song ever. So, you know,
I agree with
Thomas.
Not Thomas.
Young Thomas.
The other Thomas, C2. Yeah.
Nah,
We look that alike.
no,
Nah,
niggas
not
look
at all. I don't know why
Not
I
at
said
all.
that, but yeah, I agree with C2.
Yeah, it's all his artistic like choice. Like I don't think sometimes when I'm listening to an album, I want shit to like make sense in line of the album. Sometimes I'm listening to a nigga and I have no clue where he's going with the shit. Like he'll talk about like, damn, really from the come up, and then he talk about bad bitches the next song. Like I want gradual like, I know where the pace of the album's going, what it's leading into.
I feel like you kind of just contradicted yourself when it comes to Stargazing, though.
No. Stargazing is meant to personify an acid trip. That is some shit that is not normal. Where shit is cohesive, that shit's not cohesive. That shit completely warps. That shit is not normal. Like, it's like that. Like, I can't like, with Yay, I'm gonna choose a random album out of the like. Yay is very. You know where the album's going. You kind
I would
of
disagree.
I 100% see.
100%
Off of the first
disagree.
beginning of the album, you kind of know you know what he's talking about. He's talking about the shit he love. Off bat, there's nothing he's not. There's not a song on the album where he's not talking about shit he loves. He talks about himself. He talks about his family. He talks about his kids. He talks about God. Like that.
And he talks about bad bitches.
Yeah, the shit he loved.
And I get that.
I'm like, he
All
only
Me
talked
was
about
outside
Ye,
of the theme
the shit that made him.
I felt he set up. There was another song. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now because it's 5 songs, correct?
6.
Yeah, well, yeah. There was one song outside of the track list, 2 songs that I feel didn't fit in the vibe of Ye that I still fuck with really heavy. But I don't know. Me personally, I'm not with beat switches. Some people are with it.
7. It's I thought about killing you. Yikes!
Fire.
All mine. Wouldn't leave. No mistakes. Ghost Town. Violent Crimes.
Yeah, Yikes and All Me seemed a little outside of the theme of Ye.
I feel
still
like
love them though.
I feel like All Mine kind of fit perfectly.
Not in my opinion.
I don't know.
Supermodel. I don't feel like that went with him talking about his family.
He
and
was
his
talking
life.
about his wife. Girl, you supermodel.
He was
thick.
not talking about his wife.
How do you know?
If I pull up with a Kerry Washington, that's gonna be in the
You're
normal.
on a
I
scandal.
might have Naomi Campbell. Still might Stormy. Like he talked about
Still
every
might
woman.
have me a Stormy Daniels.
He talked about
like,
every woman except
I
for his
love
wife by
women.
name. Like by
I
name.
love women. that is his shit.
In Yikes, he was literally talking about how other bitches fuck with Ye. Like that was like they had nothing
all
to
the
do with his
bitches
wife.
fuck with Ye.
Yeah.
All the bitches fuck with Ye. That is his favorite. What is his favorite thing?
First
What
song.
in the first song? What did he say? Who he loved the most? I
I mean himself. But yeah.
Yeah,
What were you
I
saying?
hate them. I hate them.
What was I saying? No. Yeah, he's not the first hip hop billionaire. I think he's the second, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Dre is first.
No, he's
Jay-Z.
third.
He's third. Jay-Z.
Third.
Oh
Jay-Z.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Since we're on the topic,
Congrats to
shout
Ye.
out to Ye finally being a big.
Touched 1,000 millions.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I feel like he's been a billionaire for a minute.
I don't think he's been
I
a
don't think
billionaire.
he's been a billionaire for a minute.
I don't think he's been a billionaire. For
I
a
feel
minute.
like it. I feel like he's been in that bitch.
Yeezy's only really started popping like recently, like where everybody has like a decent pair of Yeezys.
Yeah,
Debatable.
I don't think he's been a billionaire for a minute. Because
That's facts.
if you remember, like a while ago, he was in debt. Like, like he was in debt like 50 million, and Kim bailed him out, and then now he's up. Like he's up billions. Like it took.
I feel like he's been in that bitch for a long ass time. But hey, everybody got their own opinions.
Hey man,
But shout out to Yeezy.
I think
He's
he's a
definitely been
genius.
making billionaire moves for a minute, but
That nigga Yeezy out here, man. He
now
doing
he
this shit, bro.
secured the title.
Yeah. Shout out to Yeezy. Shout out to the whole Yeezy Ranch. That shit is lit. I would love to go there. That shit looks so. Every time I see
Bro,
some pictures or videos,
the ATVs.
it literally just looks so cool,
Like I want to go out there and chill out, bro. What I gotta do?
bro. Like it just
Crazy.
looks cool.
If I gotta submit my life to Jesus to go out there to cool out on some ATVs for a while,
The Jesus tanks, yeah.
yo, I'm in that bitch.
Them Jesus tanks look lit, my nigga, bro.
That
Them
shit
Jesus
look
tanks
fun.
Are different. Like I'm cool with going and not meeting Ye. Like I'm fine with.
I
that.
would just go to the ranch,
Bro, like I would just kick it at the ranch. Like that
It
shit
looks
looks
valid.
Bro, I will whip the fuck out one of them Jesus tanks, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, nigga. You right.
Bro, that shit looks like a ball.
Yeah.
Like
They
Big
got the
Sean went out
ATVs,
there,
the
like
bro, Big Sean talked
What?
about it. He said that shit. He said he was in the Jesus tank and that bitch goes on land and water. He said you
What?
can drive the Jesus tank in water.
Like,
The wheels are so big that they still like keep you afloat in the water.
I imagine it's just an amphibious car.
That shit is lit.
That is fire. Like
Wow.
there's
And
a
he
reason
said
why
they're
it's a
faster
Jesus
than
tank.
they look. He said you can actually whip them motherfuckers too.
Bro, I'm looking at that shit right now. It looks like straight out. It could be straight out of fucking Halo, bro.
Bro, that shit
gotta
is
see this
lit,
shit.
nigga. Bro, I will whip the fuck out of Jesus tank,
Look.
man.
like a
niggas will
Jesus
not be
tank,
ready.
nigga,
That's
like,
crazy.
That's some Back to the Future type
Hey,
Star
man.
Wars shit.
It's
Bro, he
lit,
got
though.
the bag to do it. So
It's like Elon
Imagine
Musk
doing
made it.
donuts in the Jesus tank and then saying fuck it, switching gears, and then driving in a fucking river.
That's decent.
That's living the life.
driving. Oh, my homies are across the lake. I could
Ew.
go around this motherfucker, or I could go through it.
Doesn't he have like
Like
1,000 acres of land in Middle America or something?
It's in
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
What's up there? Just nothing.
Yay.
Nothing. Bro, like nobody.
It's
like,
him in the Yeezy ranch.
I'm pretty for sure like the population of Wyoming was like it's less than Chicago. Like the whole state of Wyoming, it's like 500,000 people.
Yeah.
Wow. So is his land like? Can people live there? Or he's just like
It's
holding
his
on to it.
land.
It's his land.
No, but I'm saying like, are there houses there or anything?
For his people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the Yeezy Ranch. So that's where like
Oh, that's the ranch.
that's the Yeezy Ranch.
Oh, I thought that was
Bro,
like in
he
L.A. or
got
something.
That's where they
Space.
he was trying to build it in LA, but they was like, nah, nigga, your domes is too high. So he tried to take his domes down 10 feet. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm going to Wyoming.
Kanye's basically Wyoming, bro. The population over there is 500,000, and the population in the whole state 500,000, and just Chicago, it's 2.7 million.
Damn.
Yeezy be out there.
So
Him and
imagine
all
like
his people.
cutting up Chicago in like fucking 6 pieces and just taking one and throwing them in a big ass state. It's nobody.
Yeah, that shit's busting.
That's
man.
raw.
Shout out to Yeezy. Shout out to Ye and Jay, because Jay also a billionaire. That's
Bro, that
lit.
shit blows my mind. Do you
And Dre.
understand how fun that shit would
Ye,
be?
Dre, and Ye. Or wait, no. Ye, Jay, and Dre. That's lit. Damn.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm not going to get on the hip hop billionaire list? I got to change my name to May? Some shit? Like,
Trey.
why would I change my name to Trey? Where would I get the T from?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see that. But yeah, shout out to Ye, Dre, and Jay. Speaking of Jay, bro, y'all hear the Savage remix? Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce?
Yes.
Look, man.
I ain't think Beyonce was finna body it like that.
I was about to say, man, I don't even like that song. Like, I don't dislike it, but I didn't have it downloaded. My girlfriend plays it in the car when we're driving, shit like that. My nigga, Beyonce, I don't know if she wrote the verse or if Jay, I don't know who wrote the verse. Nigga, that shit, she went stupid, my nigga.
crazy.
She elevated that song to a whole new level. Have you two heard it, Boys Behind the Camera?
Is that?
I have
ahead.
not, man.
That shit hits.
That's the
Bro,
one
But
with the
Savage
the horse, and the
is
bees.
The
very
Horse
catchy.
and the Bees. Yeah, I guess.
Like it. Oh yeah. I guess that's their two mascots.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, Stallion and the Bee. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
But there was a horse like outside of like.
I think so,
Nevada, and
yeah.
then a swarm of bees flying around.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Yo, Beyonce bodied that verse. Hey, I can't say I have nothing bad to say about that song. Nothing. She killed it. Absolutely
Shout out
bodied
I,
Beyonce,
it.
I had
man.
nothing left to. I
I'm
heard it. I was
super
like,
proud
I
of-
was mad because I liked it. I was like, fuck. I was sitting there. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit is good.
Facts.
I was like, there's
Facts.
no reason.
I wasn't mad that I liked it, but I was surprised that I liked it.
I was mad.
I listened to
I was
it
hot.
out of respect for Meg Thee Stallion because I was like, to get a Beyonce feature is a fucking stat. And for her to do that in like the first year of her career is incredible. So I was like, you know what? This deserves a listen. Not to mention, it was second on the charts. So I was like, I gotta listen to this shit.
Oh, you guys don't like Meg that much.
I don't dislike Meg. I just
What? I like Meg.
her
I don't
music just
shit.
isn't my energy. So I was like,
Yeah,
bet.
her music not my energy,
It's
but
a
I
hot
like
girl,
Meg.
Hot girl summer.
Yeah, I'm not a hot girl. So I was
Yeah.
like, I bet. I'll still listen. Listen to it. Ended up downloading it. I fucked with that shit heavy. Bro, like, obviously that's not my vibe, but it was so good that I downloaded it regardless of that. Like, there were bars
Yeah,
that,
like-
like, I couldn't resonate with, but I
shit.
still knew that shit was fucking bar. Like, you know when a nigga say some shit in his song and it resonates with you and you like, that's a fucking bar. Like, that nigga just flexed up on some shit. Like, when Drake says some shit like, I don't know, when Drake talk his Drake shit. Beyonce said, if you don't jump when you putting your jeans on, you don't feel my pain. I'm not a girl. I don't even wear jeans. But even still, when I heard that shit, I was like, that shit is a fucking bar. I was like, I knew all the girls listening to this is like, damn.
Facts, man.
Like,
She was like, they would
Thick
never
girl
understand
problems.
my pain.
I was like, yo, that was a fucking bar. So shout out to Beyonce. Even bigger shout out to Meg Thee Stallion for getting a Beyonce verse, because that's not something that everybody can do.
No,
That's
a
an
stat.
exclusive club.
That's
yeah.
a stat.
Even if Beyonce didn't kill it, it still would have been a fucking.
I
Like,
feel that's funny. That's funny that like certain people you get a feature from them. Hey, that's a stat.
yeah.
Like Block Boy JB will forever be up.
Yeah,
That's a stat.
exactly. Because Drake got on his shit. Like, that shit is hard, nigga. Same with Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj on Say So. Nicki Minaj got on the remix. I don't know if y'all listen to that shit. I did not expect to like that shit either, my nigga. Nigga, that shit. Nicki bodied that shit so hard it didn't even make sense, bro. Like to the point where I don't know who went harder, Nicki or Beyonce. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Females had the whole chart, like the first 5 spots on the chart last night.
That's not surprising.
And then Drake took the number 1 spot with him and Playboy Cardi. And I was like, damn, Drake, you had to fuck up the energy, my nigga.
You know what it is, paying 1993. I didn't even, like, surprisingly, well, we didn't even talk about this yet, but like.
Yeah, no, we're going to get into Drake next.
Yeah, Drake dropped. Shit fire. Like, nothing left to say.
What's it called again? Like Dark.
I forget the name.
I forget the name.
It's something Rhodes.
Yeah, Demon Dark, the evil. He got a hoodie on.
It sound like some shit I'd listen to.
Bro,
yeah,
it's real dark, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Dark
it's dope.
Lane demo tapes.
Yeah, Dark Lane demo tape. Bro, you know how Drake can rap, Drake can sing, but he also does a good amount of like poppy shit. This had no pop.
No pop,
It was
nigga.
all bars and with a hint of R&B, like
Pop
that
all
dark
smoke,
R&B
nigga.
singing.
Pop all smoke, nigga. Like, that shit was
That
fire.
shit would like Drake rapped his ass off this tape. I think this is the first tape that Drake has dropped where like it's just no pop, just
We're not
straight.
here for radio shit, nigga.
Yeah, it was literally just
We're here to give you bars, my nigga.
like grainy, dark rap.
I think the like most poppy song on there is Pain 1993.
And I wouldn't even call it pop.
I wouldn't even call it pop.
I wouldn't call it pop.
So
Like,
is the trend bars right now?
got the sweet stuff.
Is the trend
Bars over pop. Right now.
No.
Has the community gotten tired of pop music
No.
for years? So
No,
now,
I don't-
we're because it was always
Hell
bars and pop. Now we expecting more bars
No.
than pop.
No,
No.
I like when niggas get into their bag. Like when you're just sitting there and you're just dumbing out on a verse.
Yeah, no,
and
Drake
you
was
say
crazy.
and you're just saying shit that is like, nah, nigga, like he's different. Like I'm hearing this shit and he's speaking in metaphors. He's talking about other shit. There's similes everywhere, and you're like, nah, this is poetry. But he's
And the thing about Drake
getting
is
into
he
it.
can do that and still tell you a story while doing so.
Exactly.
And the reason that I really like Drake is the story doesn't always have to be from his perspective. Drake is the type of person to literally tell a story from any perspective, and you can still fuck with it. Drake will make some song for sad boys. He'll make a song for ratchet hoes. He'll make a song for thug niggas. He'll make a song for anybody.
You said Ratchet Hoes.
Kinda
and
like
I thought,
Joyner.
Ratchet Birthday.
That's what I was saying.
Like,
And girls played
it's
it on
your
their
fucking
birthday. Girls played it on their
It's
birthday.
like,
Nice for what? Girls play that like to boss themselves up. Like Drake
Drake
literally makes
getting any bag.
bro, like he can literally make a song that will rival a City Girl song, and girls will still fuck with it like on that same level. He'll make some thug shit, knowing he not a thug. He'll make some sad shit. He probably pretty sad, but like he can literally get into.
I
any
imagine
bag.
he's been put in some thug situations. He's
No,
gotten
for sure,
into
for sure.
scuffles with bad boys who weren't pretending, like
No,
on
for
some
sure.
real shit.
But like,
And that is a bar from one of his songs, because P Diddy and him fought. Like, yeah, that's crazy, right? Like, imagine like that's the caliber you're on. Like P Diddy got problems with me, nigga. Like that's crazy. Like P Diddy is willing to put his hands on me. Like that. That is how paid I am. Like the nigga know neither of us can afford these lawyer fees.
how many times did you listen to it?
I only listened to it once. I only heard it this morning.
All right, so from the one time you've listened to it, as of right now, we'll obviously come back and probably retract this. Where would you put it in his discography?
Oh shit. That's hard. It's not number one, but I'm definitely fucking. I would say it's top 5. It's definitely top 5. I would put it.
Is it
you know
top
what?
3?
It's top 4. I would put it 4th.
All right, so where are you putting? What's it looking like right now?
So we already know it's number 1.
Take care.
Don't have to talk about it. Then oh fuck. I want to give Nothing Was the Same number 2.
Okay, respectable.
And number 3, to me at least, I'm not even gonna lie to you, is
You're gonna
Thank
say
Me
Scorpion.
Later.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Thank Me Later, number 3.
Respectable.
Then number 4, I would say.
I think I gotta go. Take Care still first. Obviously, I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat that.
I definitely put it over. If you're reading this, it's too late. I like it more than if you're reading.
If you're reading this, is too late. Was good as fuck.
It was fantastic, but
I would
definitely
say-
put this.
Take Care first.
Nah, you know what? I take that back.
Second, I might put if you.
Fuck.
Nah.
That shit's hard.
Second, I might put. Nah, I can't put if you're reading this second. First, I'll put.
I like it more than Views, though. I do like it more than Views.
As of right now, I think I like it more than Views, but I really, really like Views.
Bro,
Views is probably his
this
most
it's
underrated
hard
album.
because you don't want to put it in like I could real life put it in last and still say it's fucking amazing. Like
I don't think it
I
can
could
ever
put
be
it-
in last because more trash still.
No,
pretty garbage.
it's over More Life.
I think
it's
more
over
life
More
will
Life.
always be garbage.
It's definitely over More Life, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, I don't. More Life still has songs that I'll go back and listen to. Like
For me, just Passion Fruit. Oh, and Galchester. I like Galchester. That shit hit. That's it, though.
Galchester's fire. I go back and I listen to Do Not Disturb shit like.
Oh,
like,
I do listen to Do Not Disturb.
Like,
You're right.
The song, like an occasional song
like
will come
Fake
back from the
Love for
playlist.
more views.
Like
For more views.
more
For
views,
life.
more life, more views.
I listen to
fuck
Fake
it.
Love.
Like,
Like,
views.
I count that as. I mean, it's a single.
Like,
so,
and I don't want to put it over the fucking what's the name of that tape, bro? Fuck, I feel so bad for like it's literally
tape?
the one that he just put back on like streaming services.
Oh, you're talking about So Far Gone.
Yeah, So Far Gone, and the other one is the one. Oh fuck, bro! I
That's
have
the
to
only
look
one he
at it.
just put on.
No,
streaming
he
services?
has hella shit that he put on.
What
streaming.
care packages? Care package?
Care Package is fire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, everything on Care Package was different.
There's not a skip on there.
That shit
Girls
is
Love
different.
Beyonce is still one of my favorite
Oh
Drake
my
songs.
god! Don't even
They
get me
say
started.
girls love Beyonce. Girls love to
Wanna
fuck with your
car.
Bro, that nigga Drake went crazy on that one. I'm so glad I don't have to go to SoundCloud to listen to that bitch anymore.
Bro, I don't gotta go nowhere to listen to that bitch. It make me
One of my
sad.
biggest pet peeves is when I'm listening to some shit and I want to go listen to some other shit and I gotta switch apps, bro.
Facts.
I hate that shit. And I know you listen to Safe Boulevard. Put Legends Unlocked on.
Oh no,
streaming
no, no! Yeah,
services.
it is So Far Gone. It's So Far Gone. Yeah.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas goes crazy.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas is probably my third favorite Drake song.
What's your first?
My first favorite Drake song, I don't know. Do Not Disturb is probably number 2. Like
Okay, what's one though?
that might be nostalgia though. Like because when I heard it, it was so nostalgic of old Drake, and I had not gotten some of that shit in so long.
If I had to pick my favorite Drake song, and
It's
this
Paris
is just
Morton
like,
Music.
this is just right
Number
off the
2,
top of my head.
Pound Cake, him and Jay-Z, no doubt.
Is your number one?
Number 1, Pound Cake, every single time. Just because when it is number 1, it's a two-tone song.
Niggas
It
gonna
gets
try
to the end and he just starts dumbing.
Niggas probably gonna try to beat my ass when I
Starts
say this, but this is literally just off my dome. I might come back and take it back next week.
Pound Cake, and I'm not taking that back.
I'm gonna be honest. Summer Games, my nigga, is one of the best songs ever. Like,
Really?
bro, I fucking love Summer Games, nigga. That
shit
song
goes crazy though.
is
For a
bruh,
nigga who hated Scorpion, it had his favorite song
Summer
of all.
Games
Like that's funny.
is fucking fan. Summer Games is enough to like carry Scorpion. Like
I
the
feel
whole
you.
album could be carried off of Summer Games.
Like that's how good that song is.
I love that song. I'm gonna come back next week with like an actual list, but fuck, Summer Games is good.
Bro, I feel bad because like there's so many people who are like Drake is so overrated, but I'm like, bro, everything I've heard from this nigga is A1.
You know,
like
I used to
yet
be one of
hear
those
some-
people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be one of those people. And you know what? I still think that Drake is overrated because I think people rate the wrong aspects of him.
I'm like,
I don't feel like people look at the right parts of Drake in his
I'm just
music.
looking at the albums. If you look at the albums, there's not a single album that he dropped that was just ass.
I think he's overrated because a lot of people just like him because of the hype and not because they actually listen to his music or enjoy it or even understand it to the max level.
Yeah.
I think if all the hype was gone, Drake would still be like the top. But he is overrated just because people add in too much of that hype, and people add in hype that don't understand why they're hyping it.
I think like
That's valid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I see that.
yeah, like people hype him and don't know why. But the people who do understand why and hype him, it makes sense.
when I was
But there are people who
10,
just be
nigga,
like, well, he's hyping him, so now I'm going to hype him too.
like when I was 10, there's no way you're gonna tell me I understood anything Drake was talking about on Thank Me Later. But holy shit, I'm still listening to that shit. It's 10 years later, nigga. It is 10, and I'm
But
saying
now you
thank
understand
you.
it.
I'm saying thank you. Like that shit is fire. Like it's 10 years later, and I'm still bumping that shit, bro. Like I can't even
10
lie.
years later, and I'm saying thank you. Drake, man, you can end your career right now because you did it. Like that's
thank
if
you,
that was
nigga.
your goal
Thank
to
you.
get a nigga to thank you later, you just did it. This nigga just
No,
thanked you.
because guess what? At the end of it says "Thank me now, nigga." Like what? That song.
Did
bust.
you thank him? Did you thank him now?
Yeah, nigga, yes.
You
When I was
thanked
nigga, I'm still thanking this nigga. You think I didn't thank this nigga then? Like what? Bro, 10 years
hilarious.
ago, I'm sitting there like a 10-year-old bumping this shit. I have no clue what it means, but it's still good to me.
It just
And
sounds
it's
good.
10 years later, and that shit is, it has a whole different meaning and is better. Like that is like it's crazy to me.
Facts.
Like you know how many times I've probably played Fireworks throughout my life?
Fireworks is a great song. I feel like
At
I play it
least
every 4th of July.
700. I'm somewhere up there. Like I listen to it at least once a week. Like it pops up in my playlist. And I'll be like,
Let me ask y'all.
I
What
hit
is the
all
song that y'all
notes
think y'all listen
wrong.
to most? Yeah, you did.
I hit all the notes wrong, and it don't matter.
What is the song that y'all have listened to most in your life? Like, intentionally. Because, you know, people be playing songs around you, but, like, that you've chosen to listen to the most times.
Out of all,
At all
Any
time.
artist?
Yeah, all time. Any
that's
artist.
tough.
You said Thank Me Later?
Uh,
Or you think you've listened to a song more than Thank Me Later? I mean, more than Fireworks, my bad.
Hell yeah, 1,000%.
What
I
song?
would. Nights by Frank Ocean is definitely up there. It's probably but Pound Cake. Pound Cake is probably I've probably played Pound Cake at least 10,000
was
times.
fucking dummy, bro.
The second
That's a
part
hit,
is
bro.
bro. I don't know why. But when it's just him and Jay-Z go crazy, and it's
Nah,
like
that shit hits. I think for
nah,
me,
nigga.
it would
That's my
either
favorite
be...
song.
Damn, there's a lot of songs that, like... Fuck.
It's tough.
I would say for me, it would either be One Man Can Change the World by Big Sean. Oh, fuck. It's probably Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay. It's probably... Actually, it might be Guap, too.
Nigga really lost. Like, I have no clue.
Also, it might be Make Me Feel Good by Childish Gambino, because I probably play that bitch every day.
Bro,
Honestly, actually, I can't think of the last day I didn't play it at least. There are probably a couple days where I didn't play at least once. But any day that I listen to music, I think I listen to Make Me Feel Good by Childish Gambino.
Bro, anything off the Wolf album probably has high rankings because I don't know how many times. Every single time I've started the album, I finished it. So it's if Wolf comes on, I'm listening to the whole thing.
I feel that. Well, I actually have a rule that I don't skip Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
And T-Lop 4, I definitely bumped that shit a ridiculous amount.
I feel like that's too new to.
Hey, bro,
I
bumped
maybe
it.
my bad.
That shit was hard. I was like, T-Lop 4 is probably up there, but definitely
Shit, the
Pound
Stephen
Cake.
U soundtrack.
Pound Cake is definitely number one, probably.
I could fuck with that. Shit, yeah, I could fuck
Paris
with
Morton music. Oh
That's up
my
there.
God, Aston Martin music. That shit, when Aston Martin music come on, nigga, I'll be like, it's him and Rick Ross. I mean, oh no. I be sitting there like, I didn't even know what an Aston Martin was. Niggas
Low
was
key,
like,
I didn't either. I'm
Yeah,
not even
I
gonna
was
lie. I
like-
did not.
I was like, this shit is hard.
Bro, back in 5th grade where he said, I let her see the Aston and let the rest surprise her. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. But I was like, that shit hard. Like,
That shit is fire.
He said, "Oh, that was your girl."
I thought I recognized.
Bro, when I heard that bar,
Baby.
that shit was different.
You.
To this day, I still
baby.
don't know what good meant when he said, "And I got a nigga grocery bag." I hate that.
She's
line.
in my bag.
What?
Nigga.
Like I got her, nigga. Like and she's in the bag. Like,
I literally have decided if I ever meet good, I'm gonna ask him what the fuck he was thinking with that bar.
I don't like that bar.
Me
That-
either.
that-
Nobody does. I don't
that
think
bar
nobody
was
likes
ass.
that bar. No one likes it.
That
If
bar
I ever
was
meet
ass.
him, I'll be like, my nigga, what the fuck was going through your mind when you was in the studio and said, "And I got a nigga grocery bag."
Damn, he ran out
Niggas
of
make
shit.
memes about that shit. Like, niggas really be laughing at that shit, nigga.
like no clue. Like I heard that shit
Stupid.
and I was like, bro, what the fuck does that mean?
I was excuse me?
Stupid, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
like after years, like of course, like I know what he means.
Not really, though.
But I'm like, that
I
was a
still don't
terrible
really
way to
know what
say
he
it.
means.
The
That was
delivery.
like, I got her, nigga, grocery bag. Like, when I think of grocery bag, the first thing I think of is not I got it. Like,
Yeah.
like that's not the first thing I think of.
That's
Like,
why I was like, what is this nigga talking about? And I got her, nigga. Grocery bag. In the music video, he held up a grocery bag like it was a bar. And I'm like, huh?
Bro,
Nigga?
the music video for that was so far.
That was probably the first like
That was
rap
so
music
far.
video that I liked.
That's
Like-
where they were all in the house.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
pulled up
I
on
like
Drake.
that one.
Drake opened the door and just started rapping. I'm like, no, this shit is hard.
That was one of the coldest music videos of
Like,
all
because
time.
that's really what, when you're 10, that's what you think rappers do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, I'm just spending my full time rapping, nigga. That's just how I am.
Shit, that is what niggas did back in that era. Back in 2010 or that was 09?
It might have been 09.
We were in
08.
5th grade. So that would have been 09 or 2010, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga.
It's been a grip.
Facts.
It's been a
What's
grip.
your song, Thomas?
Yeah, what's your song, man?
Man, I got a
Some
lot.
old shit, some Nas.
Well, Nas is on there. A few old ones. It's between
Cartier glasses on there?
It's actually not.
No
It's
hooks?
actually-
I bet no hooks.
No
might,
Hook-
no
No Hooks
hooks
is
might
on.
have fucked around and found his way up there, and it's
Yeah.
only been out or not even. It's only been alive for 3 weeks.
Yeah, No Hooks is on there for sure, 100%.
You played it enough to get
I
it into
played
your
it-
top of
I've
all
played
time.
it so
No
many
Hooks?
times.
I played
so
it
many
every
times.
What is no hooks?
Is that the one you played me like just now?
No, that one's we haven't put Ghosts and Demons. That's what.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
doing
that's
right
not
now.
You gotta send me
No,
no
that
hooks,
shit is-
man.
You've heard it.
You've heard it, yeah.
That shit. Y'all niggas was going stupid.
Yeah,
I heard that
for
shit.
sure.
I was like, niggas are not even rappers, bro.
He
Like,
went.
Send me the
I
shit
am
that
what
you
I
were playing
eat. That
earlier,
shit-
bro.
That shit-
that was when it
Send
moves
me-
around.
that's raw.
Yeah,
That
that
shit
one
is
went hard.
fire.
We'll play it after this again.
But probably I'm gonna list 5. America, Horse with No Name, Search Party by Currency, Get Up, Get Out, Outkast,
Oh,
The Art of Storytelling, Part 2, Outkast, Life's a Bitch, Nas, and an honorable mention. Probably have to throw in Under Pressure by Logic. Yeah, I listen to
Really?
that a lot.
Are you
listen to
named
that a
the
lot.
album Under Pressure
No,
or the
just,
song Under
just
Pressure?
the song Under Pressure.
Huh.
That's
The
a
extended
banger.
version with the phone calls and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Solid.
I'm surprised.
Solid.
Yeah, for me it
So
probably
Vic.
actually fuck.
Me?
I forgot about.
Like, nigga, you keep on saying it, but like you throw 5, 6 songs and you be like, I really don't know.
I keep remembering more, but yeah, go ahead, Vic.
Like,
Damn, I
Pound Cake is
Uh,
definitely up there. Like,
Obviously, bro. You
if
know
it's
you
not
gotta
number
throw
one, it's
down
number 2.
Kid Cudi, bro. That's it. Soundtrack to my life, bro.
Oh, I already know what
Bro,
the fuck your top song
bro.
is. It's Day and Night, nigga. Nigga, you play that shit every fucking
Bro,
time.
that's a banger,
There's
bro.
no.
That shit.
I'm not saying it's not.
It like brings
Day
me
and
back
night.
to like my childhood, like when I was like
That's
first
some
listening
shit.
to it. I was like, bro, this is a
No, yeah,
banger,
there's
bro.
literally
It's
no
a
discussion
hit.
about it. Your song is Day and Night, like
Um,
easily. I know it is.
another
There's no
song-
doubt in my mind.
Bound to by
Holy
Kanye off of
shit.
Jesus.
Fuck. Yeah.
That-
Holy shit, that was my alarm for 3
That's
years. If you count that, like, that shit
amazing,
might be
bro.
number 1. Like, I literally, it was my alarm.
It's
Facts.
amazing, dude.
I woke up every
Hands
morning to
down.
that shit and I would just let it play.
That's facts. My alarm was Dark Skies, but the intro to Dark Sky Paradise for a minute. Like Probably all of junior and senior year. That shit. No, actually no, because I switched it to Voices in My Head senior year. So yeah, it was probably Dark Skies is up there.
Dun,
And then third one.
I just remember waking up every morning to hear that shit. I'm like,
To all my Spanish listeners, La Romana by Bad Bunny, because it's like two. I guess it could be like two songs, a two step, whatever you want to call it. It's a banger, bro. It just gets me in the mood. If I want to party, if I want to get hyped up, it's lit.
Fuck with that.
I also have to throw in Requiem Lacrimosa by Mozart. I play that a lot.
Really?
Yeah. It's the one that they... No, it's the one that they played in Hunter x Hunter when Crawlo was standing over the city and they were like doing the Requiem for Uvo.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because that's not copyrightable now since it's so old.
Yeah, it's like 700 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
700.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I don't know about
700. I'm like, that's OD.
Yeah, that's
like 700
maybe
is
3 or
OD.
4. 300, I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember like 14, 1500s.
It's ancient, man.
Yeah, it's an old ass song.
Damn, that shit is.
Yeah, that shit's busted, man. I don't know.
Imagine somebody tried to claim royalties like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, you legally can't after what, 70 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, after 70 years, you can't claim royalty over music. Just kind of crazy. I feel like that's gonna get changed soon.
Why do you think that?
Cause like niggas with like big songs are about to start getting like 70 plus years old. Like when Michael Jackson shit is 70 plus years old, niggas are gonna be like, no. Like there ain't no way we're releasing royalties off of Michael Jackson.
Well, you don't really
shit.
have an option.
They're gonna find a way to make sure that never happens.
I think the beat.
the Marvin Gaye estate alone will make sure that shit never happens. Marvin Gaye's estate will sue anybody if some shit even sound remotely similar to some Marvin Gaye.
I think the Beatles hit 7. No, I think they're close, approaching 70 years.
Yeah, once Michael Jackson, Prince, Marvin Gaye, shit, Elvis, once them shits start to get 70, niggas gonna be like, no, we're not upping our shit.
We
Sorry.
need the money.
Yeah, we need our bread. Sorry, not upping our shit. No way. Yeah, for sure.
What's the guy's name? There's a lot of jazz that is like unclaimed right now due to that law or that rule.
Yeah, see shit like that. I don't know, man. But yeah, I feel like we pretty much went through all our topics. I can't think of any more. What?
No, I said excuse me.
Oh, I can't think of any more. Anybody? Yeah, I think we ran through all our topics. How deep in are we?
Any
An hour?
questions?
Yeah, I was about to say I want to get into questions.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Sure.
I bet. So I posted on my story like about friends the other day, that was like last night. I just posted some random shit in my story, and a bunch of people actually asked for us to talk about it on the podcast and just like relationships with friends and like just like shit like that. Cause you know, like what I posted was basically like just like different ways relationships with friends.
Oh,
change and shit.
yeah, like there's somebody I would call a friend who wouldn't call me one.
Yeah,
and then
like
there's someone who feels like they're a closer friend to me, and I don't think of them as a friend.
Yeah, like it's crazy to think that there are probably niggas out here who would like literally claim me as a friend, and I probably wouldn't call a friend, or people I call friends and probably would be like, that nigga not my friend, or even people who have literally molded your life, like
That aren't in it
mold who
anymore.
you are, that you're not homies with, or people you've met in the last year that like are with you,
That's
people
deep,
you
bro.
wanted to be friends with
That's
that you just
deep.
never became cool with, people you
Fuck.
did not fuck with that you're now like homies with, like shit like that is just crazy to just think about and contemplate, you know? Like
Yeah.
I feel like we all have friends that we were like homies with, literally molded part of who we are. Don't talk to them, or it's very minimal shit like that. Like I don't know, man. I just think that's a crazy thought.
I don't know. I think all the people who molded me, like, really helped me discover who I am, are all still homies. Like,
I can think of a few that you're not cool with that I know have molded you.
who.
I mean, we can talk about off mic.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's like.
I can think of a
like,
couple. I can think of a couple.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Every person who's had like a deep impact on my life, like I think I will genuinely keep a relationship with them no matter what.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off mic because
Oh.
I know one that's 100% sure, and I know some that are probably, but yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What about y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feel about Friends, man? Not the classic TV show of the 90s.
Yeah, I never
But
seen
the
it
homies.
anyway.
The shit was fire.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's interesting
that's a good. It's a good.
because you don't claim to have friends, right? You say you just don't have any.
I don't claim friends. I never have.
Such a loser, bro.
So, like, if someone came up to you and, like, yo, you and Chris are cool, right? You would be like, no.
No, I'd say
Like,
we're.
I'm bad. You would be like,
We're
no.
not friends.
I'd
No.
say we're cool, but
But you're not friends.
I've never like gotten to a point with another human being to where they like understand me to a point where I would consider them like a friend. If that makes any sense.
I respect it.
And that's the reason why.
Not even us.
This is gonna sound crazy. That's the reason why I can
That's
see
crazy.
us not. If we are not friends in the future,
That's wild.
I can see it because I don't think that you're. I'm trying to say I don't want this to sound insulting, but I feel like it's gonna come out insulting either way. I don't think you're like emotionally in touch with yourself enough, and I feel like if we end up not being friends, it's because you're too like not emotionally in tune with yourself to understand that like you do have friends, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Interesting.
like,
Interesting.
Thomas, I don't feel like you could come to me with. I don't feel like you can't come to me with anything. If you came to me and like you needed help or you just needed somebody to talk to, I would talk to you. Like,
But I think you're
100%.
too unemotionally immature to ever. Do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think you would
Too
ever actually.
Too emotionally immature.
I don't think he's immature. I think he's stubborn.
That-
He's too stubborn to like admit that he's
Wow.
having a problem.
Well, I don't know what the word would be. That's why I was trying to say.
Like
it's
you're
not, you know.
you're emotionally unavailable. You would not give a. You would be like, I can't show weakness. Like I'm not gonna let
That
these.
is facts.
I'm not
'Cause
gonna
niggas
let
will
these
take
niggas.
that.
I
Niggas
would
take
never
that
run
shit.
away. I would never. I'm never the type of person to be like, what about the time you came to me crying, bro? What about that? You such a bitch for that shit, bro. You're such a hoe. You're
that's
such
how
a
niggas
hoe.
die.
Like I could never be one of those people. There's some people who are like that, bro, and I feel like that's the scummiest type of person you could be.
Yeah, I don't fuck with people who count favors or things that they did for you or anything like that. Like,
I find that shit so
that shit,
annoying.
I will never ask you for shit ever again.
Like, whoa.
Ever again.
Like, what about the time I gave you $5 when I really didn't have that much money? Like, nigga, I didn't know. You didn't tell me you didn't have the money neither.
Motherfucker, that was 3 years ago, bro.
Nigga,
What
that
you
was
mean, bro.
like, nigga, you've been thinking about that since 4th grade, bro. Since 4th grade, like you've been plotting on $5.
Yeah.
Like you need $5. Send a nigga $5. Be like, damn, like $5. That's what you're sweating.
I mean, if you
20
say
and tell
some
him to shut the fuck up, like
if you say some shit like that to me,
Like,
then
you
I'm gonna come back.
fuck
Like I'm gonna
up.
come back with it. Like, first off, I have sent you shit before. Like, but I'm never the type of person to be like, yo, Thomas, you remember when I gave you that ride? Yo, Thomas, you remember when you was hungry and I handed you that sandwich? Like, I'm never that type of person. But if you, hey, nigga, I need my $5 because I gave you $20. Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck
Like, yeah,
up.
like I know people get tight because number one, I don't forget shit. Like I don't forget it, but I
you
never.
forgot someone who molded your life.
I doubt it. I doubt it. You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be like, they really held no impact.
You can say
You
it
can
now,
lie and
bleep it out.
you can lie and say that they didn't, but I know that they did.
We'll bleep
Who?
it out.
And we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Afterwards. We'll talk
So-
about it afterwards.
We kind of
Number-
want to get his reaction though, so we should just bleep it out. I think.
We could talk about it off mic because once we start talking about it, there'll be a lot of context and like people will know.
Oh.
Not everybody, but like at least one person who I know listens to the podcast will know who we're talking about.
Fair enough.
how
Go
about
ahead,
if he
Chris.
just says yes or no? That's it.
We'll talk about it off mic.
Alright,
It's not
bet.
that
Yeah,
serious.
okay. So
Y'all
like,
really wanna, y'all impatient.
wait, where was I?
I forgot.
I'm so lost.
You don't forget shit.
Yeah, like
See,
I
look at
I
this
don't.
nigga. Look at this nigga.
Well, no,
You don't forget shit. He just forgot that.
Like I'm talking about like I'm talking about like
This nigga.
Oh shit.
like I'm never gonna forget an action or a transaction we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
So like, oh, do you remember the time we went to go blah blah blah? Oh yeah, like I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember like the general specifics. But if you, I gave you $5 that one time you needed it, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be like, but what about the time I did this? I'm like, nigga, you did. I was like, nigga, we're friends. You're not supposed to like hold the counter like, I've helped you out 4 more times than you've helped me, so you owe me one. Like,
right.
any nigga who's ever said you owe me one does not deserve the one. Like, I don't think he deserves it. It's, you let it come to you. If a nigga can help you, he'll help you. If he can't, or if a nigga's dirty, just remember that. Remember that the nigga's not willing to help you when it comes to that time. Blah. Thomas, you know I got you. Like, if you, like, off bat, I got you. Like, hit me in a crisis, yo, like, blah, 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 lost my keys, I'm locked out of the studio. I would come over with my keys to give you my keys. Like,
Facts.
don't care. Like,
I think if we stop being friends, whether you say we're friends or not, I consider you to be my friend. If we stop being friends, it would be for a reason like that. I think so.
You think it would be for a reason like what?
Like, the nigga's just too unemotionally available to admit that he has friends, and niggas just stop.
Wow.
Like,
I don't
grow apart.
Like, I don't think I could ever get to the point with someone where it's like, you won't admit that you're my friend. We're not friends.
I mean,
Like,
we're all cool.
Yeah, like, I don't really.
We
I
No,
don't
I'm not
really
saying
care.
not admit it. I'm saying, like, in his mind, well, I can't have friends, so now these niggas are friends. Just don't come to shit. I feel like I'm starting to get too close to people. Like, that's some shit. That's some shit you would do, right?
I mean,
Some shit you would do
if
is be like, damn, I feel like I'm starting to get too close to them,
See,
and just stop kicking it with us.
I mean,
I don't like the word friends.
I don't either. That's my big gripe against
the
it.
way my life is set is you're either like a brother to me, or you're an acquaintance. That's it. There's like no friend
It's a big gap.
type shit. Like, you're either with me and you're loyal to me to death, or you're just anybody else. You're just like a stranger. That's it.
I would say I have people who I consider to be cool. Like,
I think there's
acquaintance
just levels
level.
to this shit.
I have
Like,
people who I consider to be friends, and I have people who I know are like my brothers.
There-
But like, even still, like, there are people who I knew to be my brothers that I don't talk to anymore.
Like,
Which really makes you think, like, literally anybody, you could literally at one point in your life not have a relationship anymore, no matter how serious you think it is. You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't
That's
like.
facts.
Like,
I don't
as
think-
close as I think we are, and shit, we've been cool since 4th grade.
Yeah.
Like, some shit could still happen
That separates, like,
on
yeah.
some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
my
there's
basis.
the people I would call in a crisis. There's my brothers, the people I would call in a crisis, and then friends, homies, people I know. Like, that is the layer to the shit. Friends are just people like, yo, I could go kick it with them. If they're at a function, I'm gonna talk to them. Like, friend. We could occasionally might make plans, maybe. Like, that's a maybe on the scale.
Yeah,
The
for me to call you my friend,
friend-
I have to be willing to hit you up like, yo,
yo.
you trying to go kick it? Like,
Trying to go
like, hey,
XYZ.
let's go to this concert. Hey, let's go see a movie. Yo, I'm hungry. You trying to get some food? I'm only gonna consider you a friend if I would do that. If I'm like, damn, I need somebody to go hit up. I'm hungry. I'm trying to go get some food with somebody, and I would not hit you up, nigga. You're not my friend. If I can't even go eat with you, then nah, we're
Yeah,
not.
if we
we're
can't
not
eat
friends.
together, nigga, we're not homies.
Yeah, we're not friends.
So there's the people like, there's friends. Then there's the brothers. No, there's people I would call in a crisis. So they're like, those are the like people I could talk to, people I know would like hold me down. And then there's brothers. There's niggas like, without a doubt, I will talk to this nigga forever. Like Malcolm, you're a brother to me at this point. Like, there's my mom knows you. My mom asks about him. My dad still asks about him. Literally talk to this nigga every day.
I still talk to your brothers. I talked to PJ like 3 days ago.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he
like,
talked to PJ, talked to Tony. It's like, it's over with.
Like, at
brothers.
this point, we're family. Like
Interesting.
Then there's like the niggas like, oh, my mom has ran into you one time, like, because you were with me and you saw my mom. No, if you meet my mom, nigga, like, you had, like, that's like meeting the president, damn near. Like I'm, no. Like, you don't accidentally meet my mom. Like, if you meet my mom, you're, nah.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, man, I definitely got a bunch of. Actually, I wouldn't say I have that many friends. I have a decent amount of friends. I got a bunch of like homies, people that I'm like cool with. If I see them, I say what's up. Like, I'm already not like the type of person who just like kicks it with people. So if I kick it with you, then like we're probably pretty cool. If we're homies and we're at a function together, you're probably not gonna talk to me for more than 10 minutes before I find a way to dip off. Like, because I'm not the type to like really do small talk. So I'll probably dip
That's
off.
facts. I can't do small talk.
Yeah, I'll probably dip
I
off
hate
like
that
on some
shit.
like chill shit, not
It
on some
feels
like
forced.
fuck you, but like
yeah.
I'm
like that.
slide off. But if we're actually sitting there having a decent conversation, then like if I call you to hang out, like we can go get some food, shit like that. But like my brothers are people who like, cause like I don't want to say have a temper, but like I can get a little like
rowdy.
Yeah,
like, yeah, like nigga, you're dumb. Like call somebody else out.
No,
of their
like
name
there are
type
things
shit
that can
with
like
the
make
homies.
me like very angry, and there are times when I know that I have to calm down, or else like bad shit is going to happen. And I have homies who I call in those shit. Like I'll be angry and be like, "Yo, let me call my nigga Jacob." Because if not, somebody is going to die. Like this shit is real. Like I am going to.
Why always lead to somebody dying with you?
Yeah.
You like somebody is about to die.
Hey man, I'm a
going to
life or
kill a
death
nigga.
type of person, man.
It's all or nothing.
Right, like I'm all or nothing. I be mad, like yo, what the fuck? Like I be mad at shit, like and like even when I'm mad, I'll only be mad to where I'm not thinking for maybe like 2 seconds, but then I'll still be mad and thinking like, damn, I probably need to calm down. So I like call one of my homies and be like, damn, like let me tell you what just happened.
Like this is some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like this nigga literally called me yesterday. We were talking about swords. Like we were just chilling. Like he was like, "Yo, if you got thrown into like an anime and you had to pick like a melee weapon, what are you picking?" I'm like,
Because my little brother was dumbing. Thomas is dumbing too, actually.
"What'd you say?"
I
He
said
picked
a
that.
bow
Wait,
staff.
before you say anything, what's name the 3 lamest?
Number one, a spear. If you get a spear, you're whack.
Okay.
A shield. If you grab a fucking shield, you're definitely whack. And I don't know. I feel like a bow would kind of be useless
Okay.
because you're messing with that bow.
So
You have no.
what makes a
archery training.
spear lame?
It's just a stick with a dagger at the end.
So what if you just had a stick with no dagger?
That's whack.
He picked a bow staff.
I can show you like evidence as to why a bow staff is a superior weapon compared to
sword.
dual katanas. Yeah.
Nigga, you're dying.
It's too.
You will
Okay,
die.
So
I'll
if
show
I
you.
run
I'll
up
show
on
you.
you with a sword, right now you had a bow staff, you think you could beat me?
1 sword or 2 swords?
Nigga,
one.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. I
You
have
can
two
turn
of
2
them.
swords into 1 sword fast,
If
nigga.
you're trying to fight with 2 swords, it is at your disadvantage. Because number one,
No, I just have 2 blades on me. Like I don't have to use both.
well, if you have a long and a short, you can beat a staff. But if you have just 1 long sword, you have a good chance. 2 long swords, you stand no chance
A
against
bow
a bow
staff,
staff.
bro.
Nigga, you
Okay.
picked the lamest
Come on.
weapon.
That is one of the
So
best
You picked
weapons.
the lamest
Wait,
weapon. Right, you pulled up
That's
with
a
a stick, nigga.
I can show you evidence as to why a
So,
bow staff is a
you will
superior
die.
weapon.
Wait, but Thomas. So
Okay.
if I pull up on you with a katana, solo, like I see you have a bow staff, and I only pull out 1, you lose.
You're gonna die.
I am at
Like-
a range advantage, and I can still hit you just as hard
All right.
with the katana.
You're gonna die.
No. That's
No,
not-
so
You're not living.
All right, you hit me
Assuming
with the
it's
staff.
2 people same skill level.
Right. Blunt object. That's like a bat hitting me, right? But then I hit you with the blade, and
You're
your
not-
arm's off.
you're not
what,
gonna hit me.
What is the difference?
You're not gonna hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Whack, step back.
You're
or-
not, you think that what?
If
I'm
you
running
whack-
at you full
if you
sprint.
swing that thing
I'm
at
running
me,
at you full sprint with the
understand-
sword pointed like this. Like
A
I'm
bow staff is a
poking
blunt
you.
weapon. You swing a bow staff at me, I can literally take the hit, throw my arm over that bitch, and now I'm taking your stick.
Now-
You can't take the hit. You cannot take the hit. I'm going to show you
All right,
actual weapon professionals after this
You're
podcast.
dying.
You
Thomas, you're
cannot.
going to die.
You cannot show me any evidence.
Name 1 anime character that is successful with a bow staff.
I can tell
One.
you.
Name 1. Hurry.
Keelik from
Hurry up.
Soul Calibur. Keelik from Soul Calibur.
He's not an
I
anime
don't know
character.
who that is.
Yeah, he's from Tekken and it has a
He's
storyline,
not an anime character.
but he's lit.
Name 1. Even
He's the
still,
main-
that's
he's
1
the main
nigga. I
character.
can name 7. I can name
You be
way
beating
more
the
than
soul.
7 swords.
Son Goku.
I can name.
Yeah, the power pole. Yeah.
Yeah, the power
50
pole is a bow
different-
staff. So that's fair. That's fair. But at the same time, I don't think if a nigga with a blade runs at you, Thomas,
You're dying.
You're gonna swing the thing and step
You're
back,
dying.
right? But if I catch the staff, what
I'll show
what is
you-
your plan?
I'll
You
show you
are
as to why
dying,
you can't catch the
Thomas.
staff.
You will not live.
All right. So if you miss, what is your follow up?
Well,
You have to cock back,
Swing
and
the
I'm
stick
running at you
again.
full. I'm running at you full speed with a blade.
that's assuming that
that's
I'm
gonna
swinging
pierce
from the
you.
very end of the stick. I can grab and change my position on like gripping the stick and have the same range as you or get more range as you, and I can switch grip at any point in time.
Yeah,
and gain a
but
range
all I
advantage.
have to do is land a blow. Like,
I
you're going to
pray
have to
you
land
never get
multiple
tossed into
blows.
an anime.
I'm going to show you.
I pray you never get tossed.
I'm going to
into
show
an
you
anime.
why
Because
that
if you
doesn't
get
work.
tossed into an anime,
I'm
will
willing.
never
I'm
see
willing
you
to
again.
see the other side because I know Keelik was smoking niggas with a bow staff. Like niggas weren't touching him because he was beating the soul out.
On
them.
record, I'm not saying that the stick is better than a sword. I'm saying that they can go toe to toe together.
I'm telling you right now, if we ever get put into an anime together and you pick up a bow staff, you are not in my party. Because I'm not going to watch
And
you
what are
die.
you gonna pick up?
A sword, nigga.
One or two?
It doesn't fucking matter.
What
If
are you
he
gonna
has
fight with?
two, but if he has two, like what's
can-
the difference?
Now
can
I just
drop-
have one sword twice. Like,
He can drop one.
I don't understand.
like I could throw a sword at you
and still have another
and
one.
still have one.
But if you plan to attack and defend with two swords, you are going to die. I promise you.
I'm not attacking and defending with two swords.
Who's the
I'm just
coldest
You're just
swordsman?
gonna
Who's
use
the
one.
coldest swordsman in all of anime?
That's
In your opinion.
Zoro from One Piece.
How many swords he used?
Three.
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 Three fucking swords.
Okay.
like,
Now what?
So Vic,
In
if you're
Zoro's
picking
defense,
a melee weapon,
He kills him.
what are
one
you
hit.
picking? You
I
gotta pick a
chose
melee weapon.
Scorpion's
You're
the
definitely gonna
fucking
die.
sword.
You're probably better off than him, but you're probably
No,
gonna die.
This
what's
the knife on like a
The
chain.
kunai on a stick.
That's raw.
The kunai on the chain. You're
That's-
gonna
it's
die.
raw.
Nah, you're gonna die.
Nigga, if
man.
you don't hit me with the end of it,
raw.
like
If you miss, it's done.
It's
for you.
wrapped.
It's raw.
it's raw though. I'm not gonna
I
lie
can
to
choke you out, bro. I got range. I
You
can
don't
use it
have
as a
range.
knife.
Because if I dodge that, I'm grabbing that chain and you are dying now. The second
What if
I
I
get
break
my
the
hand on
chain?
that chain, you die.
What if I break the chain?
You can't.
Hi.
I'm telling you,
That's not fair. That's like
Second,
breaking
my
your stick,
palm-
breaking your sword.
Yeah, like if I told him,
not
I'm
valid.
like, what if I catch the bow staff? He swing that bitch and I catch it. Like, what is he going to do? What is your follow up
Yeah.
plan? You're gonna try and yank it away from me, and I'm going to cut your arm off with the other hand.
the very
I'll
second
show
I
you.
get my
You
palm
gonna
on that
drop
chain,
the sword.
the battle
You
is
gonna
over.
drop
You
your
are
bow
dead.
staff, right? If I swing the sword at you after I catch that bitch, you're going to drop the bow staff, or you're going to get your like wrist slit.
I'm gonna show you guys.
You will die.
Okay. I don't know.
No. These are actual weapon professionals
gonna
you're going
die.
to see. Okay.
Bitch, you gonna die. I bet. Yeah, I feel like this look been a fun ass episode. We kind of bodied this shit the whole time, so y'all niggas better listen. But we're gonna end this bitch off to what you laughing at?
Bow staff.
Y'all niggas better listen.
I mean, actually, if y'all got to this point, y'all niggas already listened. So shout out to y'all. And if y'all know somebody who didn't listen, not shout out to them. Fuck
Get a
them.
bow staff and hit him with it.
Exactly.
Don't, because if they got a sword, you're gonna die.
No. No.
But anyway, we're gonna end it off to All In by Wesley Cheatham. We gone. Peace.
Time to leisure years in the making, time to play to win. And I'm mistaken, gotta make it big. On the back. Time to laser in. This year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big. There's no turning back, going all in, all in. Time to laser in. This year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big. There's no turning back, going all in, all in. Put it all together like we building shit. Got a solid foundation, grow a little bit. Came a long way from them little kids. On the black top, back to now starting shit. Can't let moments go to waste. Gotta stay hungry, gotta always wanna taste. And you know it's not a sprint, it's a long race. And you gotta stay patient, gotta keep your pace. Reminiscing days on the pace bus. Thinking every other kid wanna test us. Now I see myself whipping in the lamb truck. Never mind, let me get a Tesla. Let me get everything I work for. Let me get green grass at my front door. Let me see my mama cry cause she's so proud. Let me buy my mama a new house. Time to laser in. This year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big. There's no turning back, going all in, all in. Time to laser in. This year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big. There's no turning back, going all in, all in. Going all in, time to make a splash. Gotta beat that obstacle like I'm Crash. Gonna be incredible, call me Dash. That's a fact, gotta go fast. Pick up the pace, pick up a paycheck. Running a race, you ain't start, you ain't safe yet. Get off your ass, block yourself in that basement. Boom off your block, leave your mark on the pavement. Look where the day went, ain't no wishing. We brought action, if you talking, you was kidding. This ain't no luck, you tripping. Watch how I move, this shit my mission. Yeah, this shit my mission. Time to laser in, this year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big. There's no turning back, going all in, all in. Time to laser in, this year's in the making, time to play to win. There ain't no mistaking, gotta make it big.